I was standing in the middle of a cruise terminal in Miami, staring at the giant, canceled message on the screen like it was some kind of bad joke. I laughed at first. You know, the kind of awkward laugh you do when your brain refuses to process what's happening. I looked around. Everyone else was just as confused, some angry, some crying. We were all supposed to be boarding this dream cruise to the Bahamas. 7 nights, crystal clear water, unlimited food. And for me, a much-needed escape after the most exhausting quarter of my life. I had been working 12-hour days nonstop, barely seeing friends, barely sleeping. This trip was my reset button, but suddenly, boom, gone. Just like that. No email beforehand. No warning. Just a last-minute cancellation due to technical issues with the ship, which I later found out was code for "we messed up and the ship isn't seaworthy." Now here's where it gets wild. I'm standing there, already imagining how much I've just thrown away: flights, hotel in Miami the night before, prepaid excursions on the islands. My stomach honestly turned. And then I remembered something that didn't seem that important when I booked the trip. I had bought travel insurance. It was one of those why not decisions. Clicked a checkbox, spent like $40. Didn't even read the fine print. But in that moment, I opened my email, found the policy, and prayed. Turns out I was covered. For trip cancellations, missed connections, non-refundable bookings, even the cost of rescheduling. I almost cried. Not because I was relieved, though I was, but because I had almost skipped it. And here's the twist. 2 of the people I had met in the Facebook group for this cruise, they were from Toronto. We'd planned to meet on board and everything. They didn't get insurance. They lost almost $2,000 between flights, hotels, and excursions. No refunds. Nada. They were devastated. And you know what's worse? They thought they had it. Turns out their credit card travel protection didn't cover cruise-related cancellations unless they booked the cruise directly through the card's travel portal, which they didn't. Like, what? That's when I realized how confusing all of this is. We think we're covered, but most of the time we're not. And we don't find out until it's way too late. So here's what I learned, and what I'll never forget. Always read the terms, but more importantly, get coverage that's made for real life. Not the kind where you have to fight with a robot for 6 weeks to get a partial refund. And honestly, the only reason I had decent coverage was because of a tip from a friend who travels way more than me. She told me about this site, auras.insure. At the time, I just checked it out because she swore it was easy to compare plans without all the jargon. And she was right. I picked a plan in like 5 minutes. Didn't think I'd ever need it. Now I tell everyone about it. Not because I'm trying to sell anything, but because that $40 saved me from losing over $1,000 and spending the night sobbing into a vending machine bag of Cheez-Its at the airport. So yeah, lesson learned. Travel insurance isn't for other people. It's not just for extreme hikers or luxury travelers. It's for anyone who can't afford to lose what they've saved up for. And trust me, things go wrong, even on dream trips. So if you're booking something soon, do yourself a favor. Seriously, just check out auras.insure. You can Google it, or I'll drop the link below. Pick something that makes sense for your trip and your budget. And then forget about it until you need it. Hopefully you won't. But if you do, you'll be so glad you did.